Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel, and today I am super excited to share with you everything that I'm selling from a 50-pound rescue box from ThredUp. Alright you guys, so I just have not been able to stay away from ThredUp lately because I have not been going out and thrifting as much. It's just been a little bit of a busy summer with a lot of people visiting, still getting some house stuff done. So I'm super grateful that ThredUp is a good option to save me some time, and I have been very impressed with my last few boxes. And I did go through this one already. That is what I'm just gonna do from now moving forward, especially with these big boxes, because otherwise it just takes so much time, and I promise you guys that you do not want to see all of the itty bitty tanks from 2002 that are falling apart. So I am pretty happy with this box, and you might be surprised by that, by the stats that I am about to share with you. So this box did have a lot of stuff shoved into it. I feel like normally these boxes have like 90 items, but this one had 116. However, they were not all good by any means. I did already donate 65 items, and I am selling only 49. So ideally, it would be at least 50-50, but I am being a little bit pickier than I was at the beginning of my reselling career with what I take from these boxes to sell. So most of the stuff that I decided not to sell was either like really outdated, it was very worn, it was just not a substantial enough piece. And normally I am able to keep or pull stuff for my mom or my sister. There is only one thing that I am maybe keeping, and my sister is maybe keeping a pair of athletic shorts. So my sister's got the shorts, but they're literally just a pair of red athletic shorts. But this is the piece that I may be keeping for myself. I haven't even tried it on yet. It's from this brand called Peach Love California, which just is a boutique brand. It's not super cheap by any means, but the resale is just really not there, especially for just a pretty simple top like this. But I think it is really, really cute. I think it'd be cute with some high-waisted jeans or a skirt, so hopefully this does work for me. But yeah, that's it, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes I'm able to keep like 15 things from these boxes and sometimes one. But I did get this box on sale. I got it during their 4th of July sale, and I would highly recommend looking at ThredUp's rescue boxes when there is a big holiday going on, because that seems to be the only time that the rescue boxes really go on sale. And they also sell out really quick, so make sure you check early in the morning. But I was able to get 25% off this box, and I didn't have any credit going into it. So I believe it worked out to be like $123 and some cents, and that did include the shipping and tax. Whereas normally these boxes are $140 plus shipping and tax, which I think is usually right around $20. So overall, if I'm counting all the items, my average cost of goods is $1.06, which of course is amazing, but I'm not selling over 50% of the box. So I redid the math just going off of what I'm selling, and I was pretty happy to see that it's still only $2.50 per item, and that is why overall I am really happy with the box. And honestly, my biggest suggestion, if you do get these big bulk boxes from ThredUp, is decide what you don't want to deal with, get rid of it, and then just focus on what you are selling, because otherwise these boxes can just take over your life. But alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. These are all the items that I am selling from this box. There are, I think, 3 different things that are a set, so I did count them as individual items, but I am going to sell them as a set. And the first items are one of them. So it's so funny because my husband was actually going through this box with me. First he pulled out this skirt and he was like, "It's like half a dress." And I was like, "You mean a skirt?" So he just had a total mind fart that like skirts exist and that technically they are like half a dress. So I thought that was hilarious because he is like a genius. But when I first pulled out the skirt, I was kind of like, okay, because there's no name brand or anything. Like, I knew that this was probably silk, and spoiler, it is 100% silk, but I was thinking I might not list it. I was definitely gonna try to do Google Lens and look more into it, but I do really like selling flowy midi and maxi skirts. But then about halfway through the box, I did thankfully find the top. So this is the top, and you can see that somebody would really just be a moment. Like if somebody was having an animal print party or something like that, this would be so cute. It's definitely giving like Jennifer Gardner, 13 going on 30. But thank goodness the top does have the tag. So safe to say this is a vintage set. It's from Vera Crutuna and it is 100% silk. It is a size medium, which does seem pretty true to size. So I'm very excited to list this and maybe I'll have my sister model it. And all of these items are very mixed up, by the way. I'm gonna have the good stuff mixed in with the kind of average stuff. So I'm not gonna do like a worst to best or anything like that. So this piece is pretty average, but I think it will sell. And that's kind of what I think of when I'm deciding what to pull out to sell. Is it going to sit forever? Is it gonna sell quickly, even if it only sells for $10 to $15? I really do like having a lot of price points in my Poshmark closet, so I am quite happy to list things for $10 to $15. So yeah, I'll probably list this for $18 and just accept basically any offer. This is an Old Navy floral, like knee-length dress. It's in great shape, just a classic print. You guys know I am a big fan of florals, so I am pretty much always gonna sell them, but I like that the back is smocked, and I like that it has the style name, which is nice because I'll probably be able to find a stock photo pretty easily. And this is a size small. Next up we have this pair of pink lounge pants, and they are like a super cozy waffle knit with a raw hem. So this brand is Lialo. They are a size small, and I had never heard of this brand before, but I looked them up and the resale is pretty solid, so I'd love to get between like 28 to even 35 for these. But very, very cute, and honestly I would say a little bit oversized for a small, probably up to a medium could wear them. All right, this is one of the worst items in the box, I would say. I'm expecting to get $10 tops for this, but I was looking for items to list because I was, of course, disappointed that I wasn't gonna list half the box. So this is a little cardigan from Topshop, which I really don't sell very much at all, just because it doesn't retail for very much, you can't sell it for very much, of course. But I do think it's adorable, it's in good shape, and I did see a lot of solds. They didn't sell for much, they sold for like $10 to $12, but I'm okay with it, and I'll also probably throw this up in my Depop closet. This is a size 4. This was actually the first thing I pulled out of the box, and I pulled out a couple good things right at the beginning, so I was hoping that this would be a really, really strong box, but I would say this is pretty average. But this is an adorable little slip dress from Victoria's Secret. It's in perfect condition, and I really like the subtle detail. This would honestly be really cute to dress up and kind of wear out, or of course just wear to bed. Next up we have a little blue top from Cloth & Stone, which is sometimes sold through Anthropologie. And I have not had a ton of luck selling this brand for a lot, but I probably can expect about 15 for this. And this is a size small. Some more fun lounge pants, which I love to sell. I love to sell athletic wear, lounge wear, but these are great because they are new with tag and they are Barbie. So this is a collab, I guess, between PJ Salvage and the Barbie brand. These are a size large, and it doesn't say what they originally retailed for, but I feel like these were probably just sold at like Kohl's or Macy's or somewhere like that. So maybe I can get like 20, 25 for these, depending on what that original retail was. Next up is a top from Fila. This is a size large, and it's like a see-through hot pink top. So if you're going to some kind of like concert or rave, I don't know, I don't go to those kinds of things, this might be a good one if you're wearing like a really cool like black bra or something underneath this. This could be really cool for something like that. Or if you're going to like a neon party, this could be fun. But it's in good shape, size large. I don't really know how much I can get for it. I'm realizing that unintentionally a lot of the not great stuff is on the top, so I promise there's some good stuff, just stay with me. Yeah, this one is not great. I think it's just from either like Amazon or maybe Shein or Romwe or something like that. So this is a maxi length dress and it's a size extra large. This is perfect for, I feel like a beach wedding, vacation, cover up, anything like that. It does have the cold shoulders, which is really not in that much right now, but I feel like because this is very much like a coastal look, I do think this is still desirable and that I'll be able to sell it for maybe $20, $25. I promise, guys, there's good stuff, but this is just a little sports bra from Victoria's Secret Sport. I like that it's like a halter top. It's kind of cool. And then the back does have like a lace-up detail, but I love this green color. I definitely love my greens and purples and blues. This is a size medium. Hopefully I could get $8 to $10 for this. Somebody can get a new sports bra and I can get a little bit of money back. Okay, this is a fun one. This is vintage H&M and it is, I guess, like a midi length skirt or maybe a knee length skirt depending on how tall you are. It's a nice velour. I think this would be super cute with just like a plain black top and some strappy sandals. This is a size 4 and it also is a silk blend, so it's got that going for it. More H&M. This is a size small and it is, I'm not sure if it's a midi or maxi length dress. I think maxi length actually. Boho. It is missing the slip, so I'm not going to be able to sell it for a ton. But I still wanted to list it because you could just throw any black slip or even like a cream slip underneath this and it would work. And I just think it's super, super cute. These are like my favorite kind of dresses. So next up we have another set, and this is a pajama set. I was really glad to find the pair because I don't think at all that these would have been worth it to sell on their own. But I love this PJ set. It's like a purple slubbed cotton. So there is the top, and then the shorts are just little pajama shorts, same color and material. These are from Stars Above, which I think is just a Target brand, but they are size XL, very good size to sell. So I think I could probably get about 20 to 25 for these. That seems to be like the name of the game so far, but honestly, these sales really add up. All right, forgive me for not buttoning this up, but this is a black wool blend blouse from Armani Exchange. So yeah, 85% wool. It's a size medium. Of course, great brand in Armani Exchange, although it doesn't really resell that great, but this is a wonderful staple. So if somebody's looking for a good high quality minimalist piece, I think this would be a really good one. So not sure what I can get for this, but it is nice to get like high quality pieces in these boxes. So next up I have a piece that I am pretty excited about, which is surprising given this brand. So this is BCBG Generation, which is a good brand, but like I cannot move it for the life of me, and that does seem to be the common consensus amongst resellers. But this is by far the best piece I've ever gotten from a BCBG line. These are a size extra large. They are a wide leg, stretchy waist pant. Just a great little summer pant, you know, really pretty coastal color. So definitely will tag coastal grandma, even though I'm not sure if anybody's really searching for that anymore. But once again, I'm glad to have another pretty high quality piece. Here we have a little unbranded, lacy kimono type thing. This would be cute for like wedding, bridal, all that kind of stuff, any kind of bachelorette, getting ready. So we'll see how this does. It doesn't have any label on it whatsoever, but I feel like the embroidery is really nice on this. So I'm gonna throw it up and just kind of take whatever anybody wants to give me. So I'm happy about this one. This is just a little blouse from Intimately Free People. It does have that really pretty lace sticking out of it. There is a little mark somewhere on here. I haven't like washed or tried to treat anything yet, so hopefully I'm able to get out that little mark because that is a pretty solid piece. This is another piece that really reminds me of Jennifer Garner in 13 Going on 30. Very Y2K. So this is from Jaded London. It is a size 6. And from what I saw looking this up quickly, it is a decent bolo brand. I think definitely depending on the item, but it was a bit better than I expected. Like I might be able to get like 30, 35 for this, maybe. So we'll see what someone offers me, but I do think that this is just a really fun piece. Next up, real basic, bread and butter, universal thread from Target, size medium, ribbed, kind of ballet core, pink stretchy long sleeve top. Next up we have a real comfy stretchy skirt from Elan, I think is how you say it. So yeah, I would say this is like a little past the knee, really stretchy gray and white striped skirt, and then it does have these little like waist ties that you can tie around yourself. It doesn't have the size, but I would guess maybe about a medium because there is some stretch. And this brand I feel like is kind of like UMG and like some of these other boutique brands that don't necessarily have a super high original retail price, but they do hold their value and they can definitely be worth picking up if you can get them for the right price. Here we have a real cute 90s vintage top. This is an acrylic, rayon, nylon, and spandex blend, and I think just totally gives that 90s look with the colors and the stripes, and I like that this is a size extra large or 16-18. Little striped skirt here. This is new with tag from Stitch Fix, and I do really like to sell new with tag Stitch Fix items. They don't always sell for a lot, but I feel like they do like always sell. So this is from Renee C. It's the Kaya knit skirt, size small. So yeah, the Stitch Fix tags are super nice as well because they just give you all the info. I just type it into Google and then I'm able to find a stock photo really easily. But this seems like a pretty quality skirt. It's made in the USA. great basic for somebody. So even though it's not a midi or maxi skirt, which is my favorite to sell, I think this definitely is good for like the athleisure vibe. Unbranded little crochet top, but these seem to be really having a moment right now, so I'm gonna make sure to get this listed quickly and hopefully it'll sell before the end of summer. This is gonna be another really good Depop item. Okay, so this brand, maybe I'm living under a rock, but I had not heard of it before, and it definitely is a bolo. So this brand is called Rafa. This is of course not a super substantial item, it's just a t-shirt, so we'll see how this does. But I was really happily surprised when I was looking this up on Poshmark. I was seeing a lot of really solid sales from a variety of items, and thankfully this is in really good shape, and even though it's simple, I think it is really cute with like the navy blue and the pink. Next up, we have a bikini set. Thankfully, I do have the top and the bottom. So this is just from Exhilaration, which is a Target brand, and I'm not even sure if it's sold at Target anymore, but it's in really good condition. Doesn't really look like it's ever been worn. So I am going to be listing the set. Very colorful, geometric print. The top is a size medium, and it definitely has some padding, some help there. And then the bottoms are a size large, which I feel like is a pretty common distribution of sizes. So I think this will do okay. Bottom is the same print, of course, but then it does have some fun like cutouts on the side. But yeah, it doesn't really feel like it's ever been worn. Maybe I'll get 15, 18 for the set. This is a little bit of a fun one. I'm probably gonna have to model it just to kind of show how it looks on the body. There's no tag or anything on here, but this feels really nice and high quality. Very slouchy, lagging look, I guess you would say. Not my favorite color green personally, but I do think this is really springy, good for spring and summer. But I think it's supposed to have a very slouchy, oversized look, and then the bottom has all of these cutouts. So this is one I really have no idea how well it'll do, but it does feel high quality, and maybe I'll be able to find some info out through Google Lens. I haven't done that with all these items yet, but who knows, maybe this will end up being a really good sale. Here we have a little Lululemon gray top. There's no tag, but thankfully I didn't have to search too long because there is a pretty blatant Lululemon sticker on the back. So I would say maybe like a size medium-ish there. Little poncho, shawl, super boho. More muted colors, of course, like grayscale colors, but I like that there are little pom-poms all over it. This is from a brand called Dem Daco, which I've seen before, not sure where it's sold, but I'm definitely going to be selling this based on style. I didn't really care what the brand was. Cute dress here from Tracy Negocian. This is a size extra small, very brightly colored, pretty pattern. It's a flattering kind of wrap style cut. Really excited about this one. This is a very simple piece, but great basic. This is Eileen Fisher. It's a size 2X, and it's definitely better to sell plus size Eileen Fisher, and this is 100% silk. I am gonna sell these separately, but I'm talking too much, so I'll talk about them together. These are both airy leggings. These black ones are a size medium, and then these like burgundy color ones are a size large. This is a cute little velour black dress. It says Cheap Monday, which I'm not sure what that's under, but hopefully it's actually something good. I forgot to look this one up. It doesn't have a size, but this feels very small, probably an extra small, small at the very most. It is like a bodycon fit, but I really like this style of dress because I feel like you can really easily dress it up or down. I'm gonna be selling these based on style, even though I looked up this brand and it's not too bad. It's just like nobody has heard of it, I feel like. It's called Keltis Shop, and these don't have a size, but again, probably an extra small to a small. They are really comfy white cargo pants. And cargo pants, as far as I know, are still a pretty good pickup, especially these ones, I think, because they are a wider leg. Great shorts here for the summer. These are from a brand called Briggs. They're a size medium, and they're a nice linen blend. And I feel like even though there are some different colors going on, it still does give very neutral vibes. There are white, beige, and blue stripes, but I feel like these would still go with basically everything in a summer wardrobe. They're also a really nice inseam, stretchy waist, so I think these will do well. Next up, we have a really adorable yellow mini dress, and this is from an Australian boutique brand, I think. The brand is called Mika and Gala. It says it's a size 12, but yeah, I'm glad I looked it up because this is an Australian brand, and they are like the UK. It's like 2 sizes bigger than what we say. So this is actually a size 8, but I think so cute for any kind of summer event. Very basic bread and butter here, Old Navy size small. It is a a slightly cropped black zip-up hoodie. It's in good shape, and I feel like people really like Old Navy's athletic pieces, so I pretty much always list them if they are in good condition. So maybe about 15 to 18 there. This one took me forever to figure out what it was because the buttons were very confusing to me. But this is like a beach cover-up skirt, and it's kind of nice because yeah, there's these buttons here, but there's 4 buttons and only 2 slots. So I think it's just made so you can kind of adjust the waist depending on how you want it to fit. But this is definitely a brand you want to look out for. It's VIX or VIX Paula Harmony. So this is a size large, and it seems like they do sell a lot of like coastal pieces, a lot of swimsuits, swimsuit cover-ups, things like that. And they are pretty expensive originally, and this is a 100% silk skirt. And it does seem like they hold their value pretty well. So not exactly sure what I can get for this, but I'm probably going to list it for at least 50. This I think is another little swim bolo. First of all, I just love the print on this, and I like that even though it's a bikini top, it does come down a little bit. This is a size large, and the brand is Eugenia. And these swimsuits do seem to be pretty expensive originally, and I think especially because this is new with tags, maybe I can get like 35 plus for this. Okay, stick with me guys. Some of the really good ones are nearer the end, and we are getting there. This is an adorable, I think, little robe from E by Eloise, which is an Anthropologie brand. This is a size medium large, and I really love the color, and I'm not much of like a red fan, but I think this is a really pretty shade of red. It's in good shape, just a little robe to throw on. Next up, we have another kind of coastal piece. This is from a brand called Kiki Soul. Yeah, very, very coastal print. It definitely has been worn, but there's no pilling or anything like that. Next up, we have a cardigan from Barefoot Dreams, and this is a size medium. Unfortunately, this brand is not a big bolo anymore. I think a few years ago, it was like amazing to get Barefoot Dreams, but I think Poshmark especially is just really oversaturated with the brand. So it used to fly out of my closet for a really good amount of money, and now I think I've had a piece that's been sitting for quite a long time. So I don't know if I'd really recommend paying up for it, but especially if you get something in a box like this, or you find it at the bins or for cheap at the thrift store, still a really good quality piece. And I have found it a couple times in my size and just kept it because they are so comfy. So very neutral color, good shape, and it does actually tie in the back, or maybe this is supposed to come around the front, I guess. So not sure how long this is gonna sit for me, but still very happy to receive it. Okay, so this is a really interesting one. This is a kimono from Japan. Yeah, it just says 100% cotton, made in Japan. Thankfully, it does still have the belt attached. It's a very pretty pink floral design, and I'm very excited to look more into this to see how well an authentic kimono like this does. Next up, we have a very basic piece, but the last two are really good, so get excited. These I was debating on just because they are so basic, but they are in good shape and they are a good size, so I'm gonna sell them. These are some leggings from Kayadin, which I don't know where it's sold. I wouldn't really recommend like picking it up at the thrift store, but these are a size extra large, and they are like really, really comfortable leggings. They are very fleecy on the inside, so I think they'd be really great for fall and winter. But yeah, just basic leggings there. Hopefully I can get $12. But next we have something very, very good, and this is why I love getting these boxes, because I would never be finding this in the thrift store. This is a black jumpsuit from Ulla Johnson, and I looked up this jumpsuit and it originally retailed for $400, and this brand does hold its value pretty well. So I'm gonna like be so upset if I end up finding a flaw, but as of now, I think it is in really good shape. I think it just ended up in this box because it doesn't have a size. So I'm very excited about this one, and honestly, if this box had gone better, I might consider keeping this because I feel like it does look like it's about a size large. And then for the very last item, we have this awesome Coca-Cola and Michael Simon collab sweater. So you definitely want to check out that label. Michael Simon, I've heard a lot of people talking about. I've certainly never found it in the thrift store. I wouldn't say it's a unbelievable bolo because I did see a lot of sales that were like $25 to $35, but the pieces are always so cool from him, and I think this one especially is really, really awesome. And I only saw one other of these sweaters listed online, and the person is trying to sell it for $250. Now it hasn't sold for $250, so they might just be kind of throwing out a big number and seeing what they can get. But I can definitely say rare because only one listing. And it is just such a fun piece, and this is from 1999. Unfortunately, it's not in perfect condition. There are some stains on the back of the sleeves, but I feel like they're not so bad that you couldn't wear it even as it is. So I am gonna try to get them out, but of course, no matter what, I still am gonna sell this sweater, but I'd love to get maybe $100 for this. But alright you guys, that is everything that I'm going to be selling from this 50-pound box. I don't think this box was unbelievable by any means. I feel like it was pretty average in the sense that I got a lot of stuff that is not worth selling at all that you didn't even see. There's a lot of bread and butter stuff that I'm selling, but then there is a strong handful of some really good items that I think will make back the cost of the box very easily just on their own. So if I could only recommend one ThredUp box to you guys, it would be these big bulk boxes. The best bang for your buck is to buy the full 200 pounds. You do get a little bit of a discount, but I do also like to just get them in the 50-pound increments because they are a lot easier to manage in that way. But do let me know what you think of the box. Let me know what your favorite item is. I think that last sweater is definitely one of the more exciting ones, but I am still very happy about like that Eileen Fisher silk top and of course the Ulla Johnson jumpsuit. But if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!